Some like tips that you're learning about how to be normal?
Yeah. Great question. Number one, wear a shirt. Definitely just take the time to wear a shirt.
That's not a not a thing. Like wearing a shirt is not a helpful tip. Like unless you're at the beach or at the pool.
Since the pandemic, if you'll let me finish, I didn't realize that you have to wear a shirt everywhere. I'm sorry. I thought I'm sure that I'm not the only one that walks around in their underwear and goes to meetings and parties like that.
This makes my dad laugh. I need to get my yum-yums in my tum-tums. Something I've never heard in my life. I don't know who my son's father is. Based on this thing, he's a 22-year-old man who carries around love in his pockets, eating ice cream. I need to get my yum-yums in my tum-tums.
I'm a little sick of hearing about everyone's big dick. I'm getting a
Bill Hader's big dick
tired about everyone's big dick. Can we all just shut the fuck up about it? Like, okay, sorry, right?
Now I'm the only person left. This is what happened. I tuned in. You motherfuckers. This is what I get. This is how I'm treated. I'm a guest. I showed up last minute as a guest because they said, we need somebody. I said, guys, I got you. I arrived. I came in. Boom. I set up the lights real quick. Guys, 30 minutes ago, I was in therapy. And now I'm here hosting a Twitch stream? What is Twitch? What are we doing? Now I'm doing a monologue on Sheer's Twitch? What's happening? Hughes, hey. What the fuck is going on, man?
Guys, my kids just took over my computer and shut me out.
Jerry, can you show us some dog handling techniques and tips?
So this is it. So we run with the dogs. Come on. We're running. And then we run and we stop. And we sit, boys, sit. Sit, boys. Show them. Sit, guys. Sit.
Jerry, are those your dogs?
We got them for the show.
Don't know.
Super cheap rentals. And because of COVID, you don't have to have the handler. They just gave them to me.
He's thinking about kissing, and then the butt thing. He's like, well, I'll see what this leads to. I don't know where this is going.
Wait, so you're saying to sexually turn on a dog during a dog attack?
I don't think it's sexual. I think it's just biological. I think it's
when you say kissing, I'm assuming that's sexual.
Oh, yeah. No, like friendly kissing.
That's not
like European. Have you ever been to Europe?
I have actually been to Europe. I've been to all the countries in Europe.
What's your favorite part?
Well, I like
suck, man. You suck.
Oh yeah, welcome to the only Who's the Boss recap show that streams on Thursday nights, 5 to 6 Pacific time, 8 to 10 Eastern time. I'm your host, Paul Scheer, and there is no Rob Hubble this week because sadly Rob was arrested last night for a string of murders, which... You know, as a friend of Rob's, I've been quiet on the subject for a long time, but I knew it. And you get what you deserve. So thank you, TikTok, for investigating the crime scene and being able to pick Rob Hubble. You did it. The first time TikTok has successfully solved a crime is putting Rob Hubble behind bars. Now, will he be able to get off? I'm sure he will. He's big time Hollywood Rob Hubble. He's got a lot of money, got a lot of deep pockets. People call him West Coast Jeffrey Epstein. So I believe that whatever he works out, it might be like, oh, he goes to jail every night from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. or something like that. It could be as loose as that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you're right, people. I do want to address the chat. Thank you, chat. That Goosebumps money has made him crazy. The Goosebumps money has made him crazy. And you know what? I don't like to see it. People, I'm here. I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here without Rob because he had, because this moment that we have this week, this is what is important. Molly is here. We'll talk to Molly in a little bit. And here's the deal, people. I got a lot to go over. I got a lot to get into, a lot to break down. But number one, it was my birthday this week, a mid-week birthday. Midweek birthdays, tricky to have a midweek birthday. What do you do? I felt like this year I didn't properly celebrate my birthday. I had an amazing dinner with my family, and maybe that's honestly all I needed to do. But, you know, sometimes I like to treat myself, go get myself a gift even. This year, none of that. None of that nonsense. I didn't do anything. And maybe that's the best thing I could possibly do. I just kind of took the day off, but then that never really fully turns out happening. And I will say this. Got some killer gifts. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to say I got a killer gift. One killer gift. And it is from super producer Molly. And here it is. We talked about it before, but it is the AI version of my book, Paul Scheer, The Wit and Wisdom, A Comedic Journey. And this is amazing. This is amazing. We're going to read this a little bit later in the show. People also pointed out, you know what? Maybe I felt like I didn't need a birthday because I had the great David Chang cooked me a meal on Monday night, live on Netflix. David Chang has a brand new show. It's called Dinner Time Live, and he cooks a meal live on air for you. And it was insane. It was so good. We had 2 desserts, pan-fried donut with ice cream. I had ramen with like heirloom pork belly. I had sushi rolls. I had an egg salad sandwich that redefined egg salad sandwiches to me. I didn't understand you could make an egg salad sandwich like this. I didn't even know what was possible. I could talk about that a little bit too. Thank you for all the happy birthday messages. The David Chang meal was amazing. Now, because it's been a crazy week, I wanted to talk about some stuff, go over some things, but I'm going to bring back a segment because I don't know if you know this. This is probably the first time I'm announcing it right here. I'll officially make a video about it. But if you pre-order my book, I've talked about this in the past. I have a book coming out. It's called Joyful Recollections of Trauma. If you pre-order my book, man, I'm having a hard time even saying what I'm about to do because it's a kind of ridiculous thing. I am going to send the first 3,000 people who sign up at my website a personalized postcard. a postcard signed by me, addressed to you with a little note. 3,000 postcards. The postcards are different. Each one is different. I'm doing this. I'm daunted by doing this. I'm scared of doing this, but I really just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has pre-ordered the book. You can go to my website and right on the book page, there's a place to sign up. First 3,000, but if we go past that, which we might, we kind of are already getting there. I will say this: you will have exclusive access to a part of my site that no one else will have access to. It's like a DVD special feature of the book. I'm going to slowly start populating it. And later tonight in this show, I'm going to show you one of the videos that I pulled, or I'm going to pull. I have to start to pull these videos. So that's just on the table. I wanted to let everybody know, and I guess I should announce it here, because everybody who has been so amazing and supportive, from our Discord to Instagram, How Did This Get Made audiences, I wanted to give you something back. I don't often ask you to spend money. I appreciate that you are spending money. So I wanted to do something special. And now that I am doing something special, I am daunted by it. I am very daunted, but it's going to be great. 3,000 bucks. I could do that in my sleep, I think. I don't know. Also wanted to let you know that for all of you asking, the book is now going to be available in Canada and the UK. So a lot of people have been like, well, I want it in Canada. I want it there. As far as, by the way, if you are ordering the audio, I count that as a pre-order. That's a pre-order. Hardcover is great. Audio counts. It all counts. It all adds up. It all adds up, I think. I hope. I don't know. I'm hoping it does. I'm going to say, look, you're spending your money. I'm going to support you. I'm going to support you. You're supporting me. Let's do it together. So we will do that. Molly is putting up right now the UK links at Waterstones. But yeah, so you don't have to go bootleg this UK audience. We'll get that there. There it all is. So sign up, just show a picture of your receipt, and I will start this task of writing 3,000 personalized postcards. And if you miss out on this one, don't worry. There'll be other opportunities for other fun things. But this was just a giant thank you to everybody. And look, I'm sorry, Greece, you're going to have to call a friend in the UK to get that book to you. It was a hassle to get this book to the UK, but they allowed me to do it. We're going to the UK. We're sold out in Dublin. We're sold out in London. I guess there's like 1 or 2 seats left in London. If you have a friend in Belfast, let them know. Let them know. We're going to be in San Francisco this week with How Did This Get Made as well. And so let's start the show. I want to make this show something that a quick pickup after a dinosaur. You want to pick up the book? Oh, thank you so much for the cover. Okay, so am I sealing the postcards with a kiss? Well, let me ask you this. That's from Big Boy Bub. Big Boy Bub, here's my question. You can't seal the postcard, but I will kiss each postcard. I will. That's my guarantee. Every postcard will have a kiss from me somewhere on it. It will be there. A quick pickup. You want me to start selling them at Largo? All right. Whoa, we just got 7 more pre-order submissions, 7 more signatures coming out. Where is the full archive of How Did This Get Made these days? Well, here's a question for you. Look, Stitcher closed. Earwolf has merged with Sirius. Things are happening. We'll have an announcement about it soon. We want to make sure that if we are taking our archive and putting it somewhere else, we do it with the utmost care. And truthfully, I don't want to just charge people to access the archive. I've been doing things on YouTube to allow you to get little tastes of things. You can find stuff. Honestly, you can find anything you want on the internet. I'm glad you're coming out, Alicia, on Saturday. Big Boy Bub, there you go. Big Boy Bub, the kiss has sealed it for Big Boy Bub. If you bring a pick with me after Dinosaur Improv, if we bring a book or proof of pre-order, maybe. Here's this. When the book comes out, I'm going to do a big old thing at Largo, and I'll take pictures then. I don't want to come out and lobby and take pictures. Oftentimes, I have to get home to relieve a babysitter. But yes, you find me with the book, I'll sign it. I'll take a picture. I always take a picture. All right. Look at it. There you go. So yeah, it's around. Just DM this person. He'll hook you up with some illegal copies of How Did This Get Made. All right. So we can do whatever you want. We can do whatever we want. I have things here. And you know, a lot of people have been making fun of the Apple Vision Pro. It's a new augmented reality headset, right? How many episodes are missing on? Well, you guys can figure out the Apple the thing. A lot are missing. Oh no, we're George Lucas Talk Show is up against us in San Fran. What a bummer. What are they going live on our channel during that? That's a bummer.
I believe they're going to be in San Francisco.
But are they going live in San Fran and here?
No, they're not going to be live on. They're not going to be live on.
Okay, because sometimes they do. Sometimes they do like a live streaming thing. Okay, so it's not. Correct. It's going to be a live show only, not a live show and a streaming show.
Exactly, but I don't think San Francisco can handle all of you guys.
I know. Well, I didn't realize that we were during Sketchfest.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Adam Palley's there on Friday night. I was just there. So anyway, we are trying to get some older episodes of How Did This Get Made back in the rotation. Okay. Apple Pro Vision. A lot of people are saying it won't last. It will collect dust in 6 months. Augmented reality. What are they doing? If if Steve Jobs is here, they would never have released this, etc., etc. But I think back, not to the iPhone, but to this amazing chair. An amazing chair that truly revolutionized the way that we watch TV. Molly, can you play this chair of the future? Check this out. If not, we'll come back to it in a little bit. All right. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. A lot of people. Moshe Kasher is going up against us too. Wow, the 8 o'clock slot. It's going to be busy. All right. Well, here we go. This is the chair of the future. So does everybody remember this chair? Take a look. Oh, again, this. Okay, here we go. Oh, we only see half of it. No sound. Oh, God damn it. Oh, no. We're so close.
Also has a price tag of $32,000.
Rock it back. Rock it back. Here we go. Can we get it back? Oh, maybe not. This is the weird thing about Instagram. They don't let you start it over. All right, let's see. Okay. Check.
Does have a color TV, stereo sound, a built-in bar, and a wireless phone. It also has a price tag of $32,000 delivered. This ship doesn't go anywhere except in circles. But it does have a color TV.
Look at that. 1982, a chair that is part Lazy Boy, part, Darth Vader. First of all, 1982, we knew what was going on. Everybody wanted a Darth Vader chair where they could listen to the radio, pour themselves a drink. $32,000. Somebody must have bought that. That has to be in an Airbnb. That is truly, look at that. Just look at that one more time. It goes in circles too. So you watch TV, you get dizzy, you're drinking.
TV, stereo sound, a built-in bar, and a wireless phone. It also has a price tag of $32,000 delivered.
That would make me nauseous, right? That is truly, I don't know who that is appealing to, but honestly, if I had the opportunity to buy that right now, I think I would. Someone just brought it up. That is 101. So it's $32,000 in 1982, which is the equivalent to $101,000 in now money. So when you talk about the Apple Pro Vision being overpriced and just trash, think about those people in 1982 who bought a chair that rotates in a circle that's just basically a Lazy Boy with a bar in it, with a portable phone. That is WALL-E. Remember those cars in WALL-E where everyone was just sitting there not moving? We already did it. We already did it. Oh man. I need to see if anyone has seen this. Molly, can you see if you can pull up anything more about this 1982 chair to see? Because I really am, Look at this. Ashberry Bear goes at Ashberry Bear says, I'm the only reason why you're on Twitch. Guess what? Now you can watch it anywhere. Facebook, Instagram. But yeah, you're right. I brought Twitch to the masses. It's a collector's item now, that chair. $300,000 to get that chair. Whoa. I mean, it is Ready Player One minus the VR. I love this. I mean, this is there are people, like this Hammaker Schumacher person, somebody bought that. Multiple people bought that. Imagine going over to somebody's house and seeing that. Because you'd have to be like, ooh, but there's a part of you that would be like, this is dumb. Why do you need this? And why does it need to rotate? It doesn't need to rotate. And if you had a nice TV, why do you want to be watching a small TV? Like, that feels like that should be for camping. A camping chair, I get. But like, if you can afford a $32,000 chair, why are we watching TV on a little screen like this? Why are we doing that? It just seems like everything that a rich person could afford is shrunk down into that chair. And again, unless you're Darth Vader, I don't think it's going to come up. All right, so let's see here. As Russ Clark says, it's chair doesn't need to rotate. It's 1981 thinking. This is 1982. Okay. Rap album debut wants to co-pod right now. You want to get on here? You think you can do it up? You think you can? Did someone buy an Apple Vision Pro? I did. I bought an Apple Vision Pro. I was talked into it. I haven't gotten it yet. Will it be the biggest mistake of my life? Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in it. I'm very interested in it. I buy new tech. I have a friend, hooks me up every now and then at Apple, cut me a little bit of a deal. I took it. And I feel like, did I buy a stem? Yes, I bought a stem as well. I buy all this shit. The stem was cheap, but also I can't bring out my stem because of Kanye yet. Now I can't you can't be showing off my stem. Molly can't find that chair. Have I tried or own any VR? Yes, I do. I started off with Vive. I had a Vive. I set up this thing in my house. I had to have tripods and I had to have these little things, and I had people come over to my house, walk the plank. I had June do a VR where she was doing a game called Drunk Bar Fight, and she punched so hard she almost broke a window. But the fun thing about VR in the beginning was you could watch what people were seeing on the screen. So when you did that, like one VR, I don't know if you've done VR, but if you've done this VR where you can walk on like a ledge, it's like you can walk out like on a balance beam. And it was so funny because everyone, they know that they're in a living room. You're watching them in your living room. They just put this headset on. It wasn't like they woke up with this headset on. And watching people get so afraid of walking on that beam was truly, I mean, the fun. That was worth everything for a Vive. I'm actually using the computer that I bought for my Vive. The Vive is collecting dust in the garage. It was too much. Honestly, it was too much. I'm setting up tripods. I can't do that. Then I go out there by myself. Felt weird. I mean, I did play a lot of Star Trek games, and it was fun for a little bit. Then I got myself a Quest. I got myself a Quest 2. I did not get the third Quest. But the truth is this, sometimes, yeah, VR is interesting. It's like, to me, what I like about the Apple Vision Pro is it's not VR, it's augmented reality. And worst comes to worst, I could wear that on a plane. Now, will I wear it on a plane? No, I don't know if I could pull that off. I think that'd be weird. By the way, let's go down this path about tech that I have bought. This is a great place to start. Ever since I was a young boy, I was always into tech, right? So I had a ColecoVision. Everyone else was playing in television and Atari. I bought ColecoVision. All right. Then when everyone got the Game Boy, I got an Atari Lynx. I was always buying the system that no one else got. When people got a PlayStation, I got a Neo Geo. I missed the mark every single time. But I was always like, let's get a better version of it. Yeah, I had laser discs. I did not go beta. But I had laser discs. I had a laser disc collection, Star Wars Definitive Edition, I had terrible movies on there, movies that didn't need to be in high definition. I bought the first DVD player that the laser needed to flip in the DVD player because Goodfellas couldn't fit on one side of a DVD. That's how early I was buying this stuff. And yes, I bought a TiVo. Not only did I buy a TiVo, I bought a TiVo and I mailed it away to some dude in Denver, Colorado to open it up and put an extra hard drive in so I'd have more space. This is the kind of world that I've been living in my entire life. I did not buy an Apple Newton, but if I had enough money, I would have. I did not buy one of those candy iMacs. I would have. Didn't have enough money to do that. But yeah, I am always just in front of the trend. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. I got Dreamcast. I love Dreamcast. The fishing game, great. But no one else had Dreamcast. Yeah, it's tricky. What do I have right here? Oh, well, I got myself a Remarkable, which is like writing on paper. By the way, this is actually, I do like this Remarkable. It's really, like the only thing that's like real writing. But I forget to like plug it in. So, the tennis game on Dreamcast. I actually got a tennis game on my Meta Quest that comes with an actual handle. I know. All right. Cassettes were better than CDs. Oh man, I had it all. I had all that stuff early on. Got it. And then what I don't want to do is part with it. I still have Laserdiscs in my garage right now because I have a sentimental attachment to them. I want to keep them. I know, a notebook that you can plug in. Here's the thing. What's great about it is I can write those notes and I send it right to my computer. Look. Did anyone ever watch that documentary about the E.T. game? It was such a failure that the people who made the E.T. game dug a hole and just dumped all the E.T. games into a hole. Molly, can you see if you could pull that up for a second? The E.T. game that was dumped into a hole in the middle of California. It was a rumor. And then Zach Penn, who is behind so many great movies and things like Ready Player One, decided to dig and see if he could find it. And he literally, So the E.T. game was like Pac-Man kind of but E.T. had to chase little Reese's Pieces around. The movie is called Atari Game Over. All right, let's see. There it is. They buried it. The game was such a failure that they buried it. Now by the way, when I had ColecoVision, I had Muppets in Space, the game. That was great. I had Smurfs, the game. But yeah, that was that was that. I actually bought my kids a retro video game machine, which is great. I love it. They're bored by it. But then they're like, where's Minecraft? Why can't we play Madden on this? And now I've given them they're into Rampage. They love Rampage. Although my kids right now are huge Fall Guy fans. We're playing Fall Guys all the time. There's Fall Guy competitions in our house. And they're building courses. And, that's where we're at right now. All right, let me see here. Look at this, Muppets in Space. Finally, somebody remembers a Muppet in Space. Oh. Man, oh man. I remember one kid stole my Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So yeah. Well, that was the joke. All right, so, oh man, I'm going to see if I can pull up the Smurfs. Let's see. Smurfs the game was so lame, and I thought it was the coolest game. You just jumped over some fences, and then you would face Gargamel. And this is, all right, let me see here. I'm going to play this. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you right now a little bit of Smurfs. Smurfs the game that blew my mind as a kid. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. jump. All right, so let's see. So this person just jumping into the thing. So you jump a little bit more, you get some points. All right. Now watch this end. Look where we go. That's it. You jump in. Uh-oh. Scarier. Gargamel's Castle. I remember this like yesterday. It's the best game of all time. Here we go. One more jump. This is the height of great video. All right, so now we're getting closer. Getting closer here. And now we finally get to Gargamel's Castle. Look at the action. A real true side scroller. Okay. And then there she is. And watch what you have to do. Jump. Oh. No. Let's see. Jump again. You gotta jump. Jump. Oh. Come on. Get it back, my buddy. Get it back. Get it back. Get on there. No. Yeah, you learned your lesson. Oh, wait. Okay, now you've learned your lesson. All right. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, let's see. Oh. Well, that was... We're never going to see the end of that. This is a bad walkthrough. All right, so that was Smurfs the game. A seminal game in my growing up. I can't tell if we're losing people or gaining people from playing Smurfs the game. It looked at like a certain point we were losing people. Now it looked like we gained people. Okay. I mean, truly, that game is just jumping on different levels multiple times. As someone says, that was Smurfing bad. Exec fired the programmers. Like, I'll make it myself. But look, you got that great music along. Does anyone want... We could do some Q&A stuff. I also have... home movies that I can go play. Oh, you want to look at Muppets? Should we look at Muppets? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can look at Muppets here. People into Muppets for a second? Let's see. All right, Muppets, ColecoVision. Let's see what that is. All right, Muppets in space. I'm not finding a Muppets. Let's see. Okay, Pigs in Space. Sorry, Pigs in Space. And this is what we got for Pigs in Space here. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to pull this over here. Going to make this go big. And now, all right, let's see. This is Pigs in Space. Molly, can you pull me in? I've lost my screen for a second. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. All right, so here we go. Oh, wait. Did I not have it? Hold on. All right. Okay, hold on. Oh, brother. I wish there was an easier way to do this. All right, you're going to like this. This is going to be worth it. Pigs in Space. Check it out. Here we go. It's basically asteroids, but you're just a pig shooting chickens. All right. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay. I like it. And now, let's see what happens after this. What happens in the bonus round? Okay, now there's some meatballs flying, and you just gotta. Now it's just Frogger. Frogger in space. You're dodging meatballs or you're dodging asteroids. Part of me feels like they should be meatballs. Look at this. Okay. Oh, that's Miss Piggy trying to get back to her ship. And again, so psyched. If you had this right now, I'd be so pumped. She did it. All right, Miss Piggy's back. All right, let's see what else we got. Then the final one. This is the hardest one. You got to avoid the sides there. Avoid the sides, like Dig Dug or something like that. These are Gonzo's shooting at you. None of this is better than my old favorite, which was Back to the Future, the game. I always bought movie tie-in games because, let's see here. Let's do that as, I think it's like Sega. All right, so this was, this is it. This is the one, the Genesis one. Okay. All right, here we go. This is the one I remember. All right, pull this up. No, I gotta buy it? No, forget that. Let's just see. Back to the Future Part 2.
Responding to emails takes time, but not with grammar.
All right, let's pull this out. They'll make you watch ads. Okay, here we go. Now this one I wanted so much for. Look at that. Relive all your favorite moments from Back to the Future. You even have like Super Mario. I wanted like mission complete. Now look at round 2. Round 2, you got to run through a house with security. And now and then back to surfing again. Now that one was fun, although Back to the Future 3, that was the one that I remember being.
All right.
This is the one I remember.
And it didn't do anything,
So yeah, this
but
is.
you have to do it when there's like
there's a boulder.
So there you go. Yeah. So you got like some horse jumping and stuff like that.
Right now,
Classic.
Bridge, watch right here.
Okay.
All right. So anyone also remember the worst games that they bought? The video is really loud. Look, I've been trying to figure out different volumes on this thing. Yes, the hoverboard. I wanted that hoverboard so badly. All right, so here we go. What do you got, Molly?
Oh, well, Paul, I was going to say, we're new to streaming. It's no surprise that we can't figure out your audio issue. We've only been doing it for 3 years.
I know, StreamYard, but this is not an issue with StreamYard. Look, I tried to record myself on StreamYard. I'm hearing myself perfectly. I'm hearing the videos fine. It just they auto-correct, I think. I mean, you're hearing me
truly. No, I just saw that we had an anniversary recently, and I was.
Oh wow! Wait, how long have we been doing this?
3 years, Paul.
Holy cow! 3 years we've been doing this. Holy cow! Wow! Molly, look at us! Look at us!
What
are we really taking over
back?
Twitch? I mean, really, we really conquered this medium.
Speaking of, Paul.
Yeah.
I'd like to read to you.
Oh, yes, please. You got it too.
Book.
Yes, great. Yes, this is great. This is Molly's gift. This book is amazing. I was reading it last night, loving it. So don't buy this book if you're buying my book, but also we'll show you what you're missing.
This is from page 28. In 2020, Sheer began the Friend Zone channel on Jerk.
Ooh. On Jerk?
Yeah. Because I think they probably saw Twitch and then AI turned it into Jerk.
Okay, good.
Where he had different joke artists put on week after week shows. Comedians, I think.
I like that. Okay.
Their streams have been fundraised for noble causes like Miles for Transients and Taking Care of America.
This is such a crazy thing. It's like, what? Okay. I mean, it also says I was in a TV show called Dark Monday.
Well, and you met, let's see, Sheer's advancement accompanied the MTV sketch parody series Human Monster, where he displayed his comedic ability close to Aziz Ansari and Ransack Hubble.
Yes, Rob's name comes up in a crazy amount of ways because Rob is like you can rob somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of continually change his names throughout this book. Now, this is the AI-generated version of my book, Paul Scheer, and it says here, in 2005, Scheer started teaming up with jokesters Loot Hubble, not Rob Hubble, Loot Hubble, Aziz Ansari, and Jason Wolner on Human Monster. And then there is, but then there are some things that are like pretty spot on, like Greatest Week of All Time. Yes, I was an ordinary cast member on VH1's Greatest Week of All Time. And then this one is really funny too. Different specialists on the show included Scratch Kroll, John Mulaney, and Patton Oswalt.
That's hilarious.
The other one too is this one I really like here, where it was like in 2014, Scheer co-composed and co-featured in numerous episodes of the Grown Up Swim mockumentary. Not Adult Swim, Grown Up Swim.
Oh boy.
I mean, this is really wild. Do you get called out in here, Molly? Are you and like named in, fact check?
Yeah, like fact check. What would it producer Ecstasy? Or
yeah, well, I mean, oh yeah, right, yeah, you would be Ecstasy. I won't say your last name. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and
I don't have one. I gave it out. Oh,
and that's
during his time at NYU, Scheer became engaged with the Upstanding Residence Unit, parentheses UCB, an eminent comedy.
This is how the book ends like this. While Paul keeps a degree of protection in regards to his own life, brief looks into his inclinations beyond work propose a multi-layered person. Scheer is known for his adoration for motion pictures, apparent not just in his webcast, How Did This Get Made, yet additionally in his cooperation in different film-related projects. What a bold way to end end that novel. Also, I mean, it's a 50-page book by William. Can we look up William C. Tripp?
I've looked him up. He's
Yeah.
written a couple other, or I don't. Okay, so I can't find the real William C. Tripp because there is an architect out of Portland named William C. Tripp. I don't think that's the person.
No, maybe it could be a fake
these.
name, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
this
so
is
I've
the one
tried,
that yeah. What have you
who
tried?
knows? Oh no, I've tried William C. Tripp biographer, or I
have a
can't
feeling
find
that
them.
I feel like there's somebody online who can help us with how to find the author here. I mean, this is another great line. Scheer keeps on being engaged with a wide cluster of tasks, exhibiting his flexibility in media outlets. All right, there we go. I should present it like, and now, Paul reads to you from The Wit and Wisdom of Paul Scheer, A Comedic Journey. Should I read this in my audiobook? Should I break into that would be really fun. I bet you they wouldn't sue me for that.
Well, he doesn't exist. William C. Tripp is fake. Whoa.
Now that's a breaking piece of news. I love that. All right, I like that. All right, so that we'll get into that.
Okay.
All right, so I promised you earlier in the show that I would maybe play a little clip of this video. I have not seen anything that I've done here. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Molly, if you wouldn't mind joining me for this, because I don't know what we're going to get.
Oh boy. Is this a childhood video of yours?
This is a childhood video. Whew. Okay. So let me see here. All right. To share audio, share tab or screen instead. All right. So I'm going to share it. This is screen. I'm going to share system audio. You're going to see in a second. All right. So here we go. I have not seen this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oof. All right. I'm nervous. Molly, they want to see your dog. They want to see Birdie for a second. Oh, look at Birdie. Ready to go.
Isn't she cute? I
haven't seen Birdie in a bit.
Yeah, she's been she was really sick last year, but now she's 100% and she's eating regular food.
Oh, yeah.
She just got off of her prescription food. She's crushing them treats. I'm really happy.
Is she wearing a hoodie?
She sure is. She's wearing a
Oh, yeah. That's a good hoodie. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I miss our dog Meatball,
I
miss our replacement dog that we had for a little bit of time, Nan, who was a great replacement dog. Nan is now called Bellini, and Nan now lives in San Diego with our good friends. Yeah, so we miss Nan.
I love that.
But all right, so here we go, Molly. Please stay on here with me because I feel like I'm gonna need.
But
support.
Paul, what if I get like uncomfortable for you? Okay. Can I leave then?
Then you're gonna leave then. All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Phew.
All right. Or you could pop in if you
No.
to. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to subject you all to this. All right, because it's like, all right. I'll take a break. Just stretch it out. Whew. All right. Let's see what we got. This is from the archive. I'm going to be pulling things that are related to the book. For the special section of my website, for those of you who pre-order the book. That's not limited to 3,000. That's for anyone who pre-orders the book. You get access to this. But here we go. Oh, boy. I'm nervous. Everyone's nervous. Okay. I have a feeling I know what this opens with because I remember Video Mondo. I have a feeling I remember calling it Video Mondo when I was a kid. Because there was a writer for Saturday Night Live who made a video, a thing called like Mike's Mondo TV. And I thought, I'm Paul, and this is my Video Mondo. Is this safe for work? Daisy, I'm a child. I think it only will be soul crushing, but I don't think there's going to be any foul language in it. All right. Yes, you can get the book on Audible. Yes, I'll be reading it. Sorry, Brissy Joe, we do not have an Australian link. We have Canadian and UK links. I don't know if you can muster it up from either of those spots. All right, so here we go. Oh, God. All right. Hope it actually plays now with all that build.
What are music videos?
Oh, I think it's all the same stuff. Okay, so this is me packing a gun.
Oh, Paul.
I'm gonna turn up the volume here. All right, I have a feeling this is me trying to be Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop, I think. Okay, I've set up the camera by myself. Okay, here we go. Shouldn't hit record this early. All right, what am I? All right, spinning the gun around.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Okay. And then watch. Okay, here we go. All right, spin the gun around. That's my Eddie Murphy impression. You hear a little Eddie Murphy impression?
That's pretty good.
You know,
Yeah,
oh, there I got the Beverly Hills Cop logo up there. This is me in my dad's office. Let's see what's happening. I write in the book about often having to play with nobody else to kind of create all the characters here. So this is me just doing some investigation. Not even narrating. Just having the confidence of being quiet with the camera. Okay, yeah. What am I investigating? What am I
You're
investigating?
a natural, Paul.
I'm really just
living in the moment.
Yeah, all right, so all right. Just wanted that camera on me. Let's see where we go. Move it forward a little bit. This is still me probably playing some Beverly Hills Cop. This is me in my house. All right, do I have a gun again? I had a lot of guns. Oh, yeah, I got a gun again. I got a gun. And then this is me playing all the characters. And
Down the gun. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. Put down the gun.
all right, so I'm telling people to put down the gun.
Put down the gun.
All right,
Put down the gun.
put down the gun.
Ooh. Put down the gun, Johnny.
Molly, what are you? All right, so Molly, as you are. All right. Somebody says it looks like footage that is used in a trial.
It does. I feel so sorry for this kid.
I am out there saying, put down the gun, even though I have the gun.
And
people are, what accent is that? Well, I think it's partly old person accent and Long Island accent. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is a. All right, so on your level of embarrassment, where are you at?
Yeah. I'm not embarrassed. It's very weird, Paul. I did not live your childhood.
Yeah.
I did not live any of your life. I am not you. And yet I still feel like I know that child and I feel really bad for him.
I know. Well, Molly, you know more than anybody at this point because you've read so much stuff. But I would say that this is apropos to what I'm writing about in the book. This kind of playing around. Let's see where it goes. All right, that shirt. All right, here we go.
Somebody's holding the camera.
Yeah, this might be my dad holding the camera. I am.
And remember, watch out for these helpful tips.
I loved having guns.
All right, put up your hands. Put them up. Put them up. I only have one arm.
Okay.
Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. No. Yeah.
See, there I am playing.
Okay, Paul, you had two lots of life. Either become an entertainer or be locked up.
I mean, locked up. I mean, now you've read a lot of this stuff. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's funny. This is the first time I'm seeing this. All right, so this is my dad taping me. Again with that gun. The gun is out all the time.
Read this.
Right.
Read this sign. It has some colorful metaphors in it.
Oh wow, my accent was strong. I don't even know what's going out. All right.
Hold on a sec.
All right, let's see where we go. All right. Getting some classic Adventureland footage in here. These are me and my friends. That's a girl I was dating at that point. All right, I'm on this roller coaster. All right. Let's see. Oh, there. All right, look at that. Now that's a good. Let's see if I got my. Why would I ever want to watch this footage of me on a tilt-a-whirl? All right, I brought this to school.
Michael, you gotta stop it. Yeah.
All right, so this is. I mean, all right. I'm gonna have to search through to find some more gems in here. But this might be. All right. Oh, this is a disturbing. Watch this. Weird kids on the bus. All right. That was the kid who, when my mom came to class one time, he asked her to fill in a maze. My mom tried to fill in the maze, and she couldn't get out of the maze. And she said, Craig, I can't get out of the maze. And he goes, you never can escape. You'll die. You'll die. You'll die.
Where's he now?
I don't know where Craig is.
Oh,
But yeah,
boy.
that is some class. I mean, this is like, yeah, this is a lot of. I got to go through and kind of find my best moments, but I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of gun stuff and a lot of stuff like this. Let's see if I do any more characters here. Oh, still killing people.
Maybe a pencil, so let that put on.
Oh, do you see that joke? You hear that joke, Molly? I said he's going to be a pencil with all that lead I just put in him. Where is this coming from? All right.
Are you wearing a Marlboro sweater?
I think I'm wearing a Colorado. It looks like just a generic Colorado. Oh, there I am dying on the ground. Oh, my character's been shot. Nope, but I'm back up. Does it say Colorado? Oh, I just got shot. I guess got shot again. All right, somebody says it looks like Christie McNichol. Do I look like Christie McNichol? Yeah, check that out. I don't even know. Oof, okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. But I will pop in more DVDs, but that's I'm just beginning my... Oof, wow. All right, let's look at Christie McNichol. Did I look like a young Christie McNichol? Let's see. Christie...
We're getting a lot more submissions from pre-orders just based on those videos, which is
yes, I mean, look, that's
chilling.
That is, people really want to get in there. This is a young Christie McNichol. I don't think I look like that, do I? Let's see. I mean, what do you think? Yeah, no? The center part of the feather bangs is what people are saying. All right. I mean, I don't know. All right, so maybe like that. That's what people are looking at. They're like, that's me. Like that kind of. All right. Well, you got a point. You got a point. Now, Molly, Colorado was a JCPenney brand. That makes way more sense that I'm wearing a color. Yes. Thank you, Fractal Farmer. That is great. That's awesome. That makes sense because I don't understand why I'd have a Colorado sweater on. I never went to Colorado. That makes JCPenney's. That's great. That's perfect. All right, and this is all the videos I have here. I got them all. I got acting.
Oh no!
I got acting plays. I got what else do I got? I got me and the Dick Tracy show. I think I showed the Dick Tracy show, didn't I? When I acted, I acted with Dick Tracy. Got a picture of my dad.
Blocked out a lot of these.
Yeah, I mean,
except they're my own horrible memories.
As you should. I got some stuff from me in Disney World. Yeah, I mean, well, we have plenty of time before the book comes out. I'll show some more. All right, so no, not Dick Tracy on Turner Classic Movies. This is me playing the part of Dick Tracy in a Hollywood Studios, like basically you would pay and they would put you in like like it was terrible. You paid like $40. Here, I'll show you.
No, I think it's the Star Trek one with your dad.
Yeah, I may not show you that one. All right, so Molly, we're also going to talk about an update on how did this get made, because maybe we'll talk about that and come back to Dick Tracy in a second. So Molly, for people who don't know, I'll get that Universal footage up in a second. People who don't know, over a year ago, but maybe even before this Twitch stream started, on How Did This Get Made Last Looks, which is the episodes I do in between real How Did This Get Made episodes. We take call-ins, Jason and I interview people. And there was a problem that someone called in with. Is that enough for my setup of it, or do we need more?
Yeah, I think that's great. I have the very first message that we received. This was from March 2021.
Okay, great.
Minisode 261.5.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Paul, it's Shannon up in Ontario, Canada, and I need your help. I would like to get an in-ground pool in our backyard, and my husband is beyond reticent. He first was saying it was a money issue. Then he was saying how much we're going to use it in Canada, because we obviously don't open our pools until the end of May, and we definitely close them before September because it gets cold. I think, especially in light of the pandemic, we, instead of traveling in the future, will feel more comfortable being home. As well, we have a child going into high school and one going into college. So I think having a pool in our backyard gives our kids an opportunity to want to come home and to want to visit, and even to like be a social hub. And I'll also, clearly I'm trying to convince you as well. But then when I was telling my husband, here's all the ways in which it will help your mobility and your joints. You're 43. This is a way to have activity. You like to swim. Then he felt, well, he shouldn't get a pool because it would benefit him. He should do that money for something else. So I guess what I'm hoping is you will hop on here and tell my husband, Jesse, that he really would benefit from a pool. And as a good husband, if June wanted one, you'd probably let her get a pool. So
all right, now this is a good question. I remember where I stood on it, which was I said, get the pool. You're not going to regret the pool. I know they live in Canada, but it is one of those things where it feels like you want it. You have some good reasons for it. If you can afford it, I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be a value add to this situation. That's kind of what I said, right? So then what happened?
Then we have a follow-up. The next mini episode, Jesse calls.
That's her husband.
That's the husband, April in 2021.
Hi, Paul. This is Jesse calling from Ontario, Canada. And I'm actually calling in response to the voicemail that you played from my wife, Shannon, from Ontario, Canada, on the last mini episode about her asking for your help to convince me that we should get an in-ground pool installed at our home. And I just wanted to clarify that my objection to the pool being installed here is not that pools aren't good. I love pools. Swimming, great fun, great exercise, great for the whole family. My complaint and my objection to the pool is the amount it's going to cost versus the amount of enjoyment we're going to be able to get. Because the beginning of your response to her voicemail was that you weren't sure how much use we would get out of a pool in Ontario, and that's pretty much my point. You spoke in your response about how your last house, you had a pool and you loved it and you used it every day. Well, picture yourself still living in that house, still having that amazing pool that you love, but not being able to use it between October 1st and May 31st every single year. You get about 4 months of use, if you're lucky with the weather here in Ontario, Canada, to be able to use an outdoor pool like that. So that's really the crux of my argument. And I wonder if that changes your recommendation at all for going through the cost and expense of having a pool installed. And
all right.
I believe I said it didn't, and I may have even offered up, why don't you get a heated pool? You can do that. Like that is not I mean, yes, it's a cost to heat the pool, but you get a cover that keeps the heat in. You can use it more often than not. You have a hot tub element to it. I may have sung the virtues of it, and I think I may have ended by saying, get what your wife wants. I think that was the That's it, you know, and people are agreeing with me, which I'm happy with so far. Okay, so what happened
Absolutely. And then we have one more voicemail from them. This is in October of that year. Jesse calls back. Also, I would say, Paul, this happened in 2021, but I would say that if this were in 2023, 2024, you were really getting on that bandwagon of like cold plunging. So I feel like that would have been an argument you would have made.
I would have definitely have added the cold plunge. And by the way, I'm talking to Russ Clark here. Russ Clark is saying that it's 37 degrees there right now, and he swam in his pool today. So, all right, there's that. All right, let's see what happens here.
Okay, here's Jesse.
I don't know what happened, by the way.
Jesse calling from Ontario, Canada. It's been a few months since my wife and I submitted dueling voicemails to you regarding our disagreement on the subject matter of installing a pool in the backyard of our home in Ontario.
They are.
My wife, to briefly recap, is pro-pool. I am anti-pool. Not anti-pool. I just happen to believe that the cost and expense of installing a pool in the geographical region that we live in just isn't worth the cost, considering we would only realistically be able to use the pool for maybe 5 months of the year. My wife and I have continued
getting longer now.
Haven't really gotten anywhere, haven't made a lot of progress, despite your helpful suggestion to just get a cover and heat the pool, and that would somehow eradicate the 2 feet of snow on top of it most of the year. I'm calling today to provide you a bit of an update. If my wife is listening, that may come as a bit of a surprise because, as I said, between the two of us, we haven't made a lot of progress. But I've been thinking an awful lot about this, and I think in life there are some things that you really just can't put a price tag on.
Yeah, your
and
wife's
while I
happiness.
disagree that a pool is one of them, you can absolutely put a price tag on that. Something you can't put a price tag on is your spouse's happiness in life.
Thank you.
Amen.
I wanted to call and let you know that I've decided to capitulate to my wife's demands.
Wow.
And agree to have a pool.
Okay, so now Paul.
All right, so that's where we left off. He announced the pool on the podcast. We celebrated. I don't know what goes on next, but Molly does. And here we go.
So this, about 2 years after that last voicemail.
Okay.
He posted this on Reddit.
Whoa.
They
now
got
look at that.
The pool.
Now that is a good looking pool. It looks great. Kidney shaped, easy to heat, not easy to cover, but okay. That's a nice ass pool. People are they divorced? Are they there? He put up the picture of the pool. I like it. It looks gorgeous. Look at it. The sky is amazing.
Really pretty.
I'm in. It actually looks like an Apple Vision Pro goggle.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like this might be, if they don't have this already, they should install a projector so they can watch outdoor movies.
I love that. It looks like that's a garage. Do they take up the driveway?
No, because this is the backyard of the other home behind them.
Okay.
And so this is just some sort of trellis.
Oh, okay.
This seems to
I
be
see how it is. Okay, yes. It looked like two garage doors. Okay, I understand what that is. Yes, you could definitely put a screen. That's perfect. Cabana. I'm
curious. This seems to be either an iPad or a solar panel. I wonder what that is.
It's kind of like it looks like it doesn't look big enough to be a pergola.
No.
All right. Well, we're not here to judge any of their design choices, but we are. All right. So, all right.
No, I'm
happy for them. I love it. And look they have pool toys and everything. So now that's it? Or do we know anything else?
I think that's it. Let me look further down in this Reddit thread. Okay, he says, Jesse and Shannon from Ontario here. It took over 2 years, but behold the pool that HDTGM Collins led to. They talk about their background and they say, thanks for spurring the conversation, Paul.
And do they like it? Anything where do they like it? And by the way, people are saying that's a privacy screen. That is there. That pergola is a privacy screen.
That's cool. I like that. Zombies Eat Flesh on Reddit says, hey, great pool. Hope you got plenty of use from it. And then Jesse says, thanks. We took one piece of Paul's advice. It is heated. Unfortunately, no push button operated cover to contend with the impending Canadian winter. So we're hoping to stretch it to mid-October, depending on the weather.
That is the problem with a kidney-shaped pool. You can't get a proper cover. You got to go old school rectangle to get that cover built in. It's a pain in the ass. But I like it. I feel like they like it. I would love to hear, if we know them, how their marriage is. Did it help their marriage? Did it hurt their marriage?
I mean, should I? Okay, so they posted this on Reddit 5 months ago. Should I just like look in his history?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we know. I don't think they talk about any of their.
Sorry,
they don't. He's not talking about their relationship. He likes a blank check though.
He likes blank check. That's great. They have great history, a great taste in podcasts. All right. Well, yeah. Let's post a comment. Say Paul wants an update. How is the marriage? How is life? Let's see what's going on. I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like we are going deep here. We got a little bit more coverage. Now, that was great. I love that. I'm here to solve problems. I always say that. And I know that somebody wanted me to show them quickly me in the Star Trek show. I've already shown it, but I'll show a quick clip of it. This is my dad and I.
This bickering is pointless. It is most illogical, Captain. Not bad.
So now we're...
I'd say they're ready. What about you, Leonard?
Indeed. I think it's time to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Wow, they like us. So now we're in Star Trek.
Medical log, Stardate H7.
You know, the Star Trek thing. So my dad and I get to be on the bridge.
Supplement. Now we'll see how these graduates respond to real training.
Here we go. We're beaming in.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Graduates, you are expected.
I have to
on the
say,
bridge.
this is pretty impressive for like a thing done like a $20 like make your own video.
Sure.
And his fellow graduates on the bridge.
I'm impressed with your dad too. He's also
My
an
dad
actor.
he does some good acting in here.
Yeah.
That this is only a training mission.
Okay.
I am Captain Paul Shear, and I'm pleased to be your commander.
I am Science Officer Bill Shear, reporting for duty.
That's what we need. Another Vulcan.
I mean, I kind of want to get in like movie karaoke. Now that I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big Star Trek fan. It was great to put on those uniforms and pay whatever we paid when I was in 5th grade to do that. Some people say I look like I'm 22. Only in 5th
grade, Paul Shear?
Yeah, that's 5th grade.
You look like you're
Star Trek adventure.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go back out to the beginning of this to see if I'll show you the. Here we go. Let me pull this out. So now I'll show you the Dick Tracy version of it. Now the Dick Tracy, let's see where the Dick Tracy. Now this Dick Tracy, I'm a little greener. Same trip. Let's see.
But you didn't have all that like experience on screen yet.
Yeah, exactly. No, it seems like it starts off at Star Trek. All right, so. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so I can't find the Dick. You know what? I have to figure out how to go back out. I don't understand how to work menus on on PCs. It's all right. So you're going to DVD menu. All right, here we go. So just,
Paul, this reminds me. My mom got all of her all the family movies put onto DVD, and the last time I was there, she said, I want you to watch this video. And it was a video that I'd seen before a lot of times from my birth.
Oh my God, they had a birth video.
Yeah. But usually she, like all the millions of times that I'd seen it before, she would do like protective, like she would hold her hand up so you couldn't see everything because the camera was right there.
Right.
And this time she didn't put her hand there, and it really traumatized me.
Oh, that's rough to watch. Yeah. That's I wouldn't want to see that. And we didn't tape anything. We didn't Tape that for our kids. I don't think anyone should see that.
I don't think that is. I think that is a big liability, HIPAA violation these days. I can't imagine that would ever fly.
Yeah, that would fly, right? Like it's like because it is like a little it's a little weird. Like it's a little weird to get that close. Some of the C-section baby. You don't need to see it. Like you don't like I remember it's in my head. Nobody needs to see themselves in that moment.
No.
But I will show you. You do need to see yourself when you're
Yes.
calling
Paul
Dick Tracy. All right. So this is, all right. So in this one, I'm trying to find where my character enters in there because it's a long piece where this guy is doing a great job of like controlling us. And oh yeah, here we go. Okay, this is pretty great.
They went home, which is why no, not Dick and Nick, that's not your home. That's the best home. And they stopped. They said, thanks, Dick Tracy. Thanks, Nick Tracy.
That's me.
The guys looked at each other, looked at the girls, looked out here and said, hey, no problem.
Hey, no problem.
All of a sudden they heard trouble again on the radio. It's still coming.
Tracy, there is trouble headed your way.
Uh-oh, they jumped to the left. They jumped to the right. They jumped to the left. They jumped to the right. This time they stopped. It was worse than trouble. It was Breathless Mahoney. She came walking out. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. And she walked in between them, or in the middle. That's right. She said, hiya, big guy. She tickled each one with a feather. She tickled that one. They looked at her. They looked out here. They looked at her. They looked out here. And they looked at her and they said, hubba, hubba, hubba. They said, Breathless, what are you doing here? She said, I'm waiting for you, big guy. And they said, we got no time for
I'm a little uncomfortable with this.
And they jumped in front of her, facing this way. They said, stay behind us, Breathless.
Well, people are asking why. People are asking why I am dressed in shorts. Well, I didn't. They just gave me the coat. I didn't know this is the way this thing goes. He's trying to move in all these people, and so we got Breathless Mahoney here. I don't know this other guy. We're sharing the role of Dick Tracy in this. And let's see.
They all took a step forward.
I don't look like I want to be here.
Step back. They could have danced all night, but there was trouble coming. They spotted the bad guys. So Breathless ran
again
against
with
the
a
wall.
gun.
Oh
Always
my
with a
gosh.
gun.
Oh my gosh! And the bad guys stood up. We stood back. I mean, the good guys did. Whatever. I'm confused. It's so exciting here. And the bad guys walked in.
Oh, here we go, bad guys.
Aha. Dick and Nick said, aha. And they said, aha, ha, ha. And they said, aha, ha, ha. The bad guy said, let's quit the comedy.
Let's quit the comedy.
And get down to business.
Get down to business.
They pull out their
This is a
guns.
long-
They pull out their guns. They went down.
Fight scene.
Down.
They charge a lot of money for this, and I feel like it's and I feel like I did a great job. I hope that somebody does add Dick Tracy to my resume because I am in. You see me and Nick Tracy. This is not as embarrassing because I feel like someone else is doing the narrating of this.
Absolutely. I'm curious if the Star Trek one was similarly directed and they just cut out all the director's instructions, perhaps?
The Star Trek one was a lot more professional. This is like Walt Disney World. They literally, I'm counting right here. We got 2, 4, 6. We got 10 people on stage doing like, it's like as if I did that with it's like a cattle call. This was like, because again, like you can't really hear me. And I think I was a little embarrassed. I wanted to be Dick Tracy, but I didn't want to steal focus. That's how I was when I was a kid. I didn't want to I don't want to steal that. I couldn't embrace the role as clearly as I could. You saw me really embracing my William Shatner. But here I'm uncomfortable with that girl rubbing the thing on my face.
Oh yeah. I'm uncomfortable with it all these years later too.
I mean, but I have to give it up to this guy who is, let's see. This is my pre-interview.
Oh boy.
New York, we got that part down here. All right, great. And how old are you?
14.
14 years old. Great, you're playing Dick. Nick Tracy, I can't tell you apart. And the yellow jacket confuses me. I think your hat's on backwards. Or your head is. Oh, no, it's your hat. There you go. Hey, look into the camera. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
All right, great. Like I said, Nick Tracy has an identical twin brother. Let's go over here. What is your name?
Sean Julian.
Sean Julian. Julian, I'm sorry. Sean Julian. And where you from?
Florida.
Florida. Came on.
All right, so there you go. That was, Sean Julian, I think a little bit more, like whatever. Who knows? 14 years old. Let's find Sean Julian, see what he's up to. Sean is, that's, boy, oh boy.
Paul, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Have you ever shot a real gun?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. I've shot
like hunting and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this much in the book, but, yeah, I mean, I was surrounded by guns as a kid. So yeah, I would shoot guns all the time, and then I've shot guns after. I don't own any guns, but guns are very prevalent in my life. I didn't shoot a Tommy gun, obviously, but rifles and things like that. You know,
it seems like it'd be fun. I think I'd be too scared to actually shoot a real gun, but I have been wanting to go to like the gun range just so that I could like learn how to shoot them.
No, it's fun.
I
You know,
have
when when we went to, I don't think it's up there anymore because I thought it was in kind of bad taste. But when we went to Iraq, I went to the U.S. I went on a USO tour to Iraq with Rob Riggle and Rob Hubble and a few other people.
Oh, sorry. Ransack Riggle and Loot Hubble.
Yeah, Ransack Riggle and Loot Hubble and I went to Iraq, and we were there during the war, and they were so amazing. Everybody in the, all the guys that we met were fantastic, but there's not much to do on these military bases. I mean, we were way up north. They couldn't even bring candy to the military bases that we were at because it would melt. And like that, so there was not much to do. So one of the days that we were there, they like showed us how they have a trained attack dogs, and we watched them show us trained attack dogs, and basically we just hang out, do shows, and just like fuck around with the troops, and it was super fun. But part of the time was like, you want to shoot some guns, and we're like, yeah, let's shoot some guns. So we shot tanks, we shot a bunch of different stuff. But I remember that Rob was shooting this like sniper rifle. But the thing about sniper rifles is like there's a kick, and I shot rifles a lot when I was a kid, so I understood that there's a kick. And you don't want to, like in the movies, you put the scope like right to your eye, and like you see it, but then you got to kind of come back because it's gonna jab you right in the face. And Rob shot one of those rifles and just like cut open the top of his eye because it jammed right into it. Yeah. We shot tanks, we shot a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. It was
that
lovely.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. Riggle was in my tiny Greek village a couple years ago, and an old man said, "Oh, I hear an American."
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's it. Let me see here. What if I got that? All right. So we got a lot of, look, I'm flying by the seat of my pants today. I was running a little bit late. I was shooting. I wasn't shooting, but I was on College Town today, which is Seth Morris's podcast. That's part of the Comedy Bang Bang. Yeah, a lot of fun. Can
you tell us about what character you played or no?
I played Dan Dumford, the DUI lawyer. Look, this is by the way, I haven't posted this picture in a long time, but that's all of us on a tank that we shot.
Cool.
And then I think right here is the dogs. Let's see, the doggies are this is the guy. This is the guy when we were watching the dog attacks. You see him in this big puffy coat.
That's hilarious. Oh boy.
Big dog attack coat.
Paul, I am only interested in the dog aspects of things.
Oh yeah, well, the dog did not. The dog was not pictured. I feel like the dog was not allowed to pose for the picture. I think the dog had to go right away.
They're working. Like working dogs, you shouldn't interrupt them.
Yeah. Let me see if there's one thing. I'm just gonna show one more thing because Rob may get upset with me if I show it. But well, no, I mean, like we talked about, like, yeah, there's a lot. Like, yeah, this is a lot of. That's me with a gun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there he goes. A lot of gun action there. But yeah, I took all that stuff down. All right, so what else can we talk about? What else are people interested in that we could do? I mean, we're doing a big, a looser show today, a loose one.
Are we going to be back here again tomorrow?
We might be back here again.
We might be, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what Rob's got in store. We're saving a couple things for Rob. I don't want to.
We don't know if he is out on bail yet.
Yeah. Well, hopefully
TBD.
We'll be. Oh, this is what I do want to show. Can we show the that video? Oh, by the way, somebody said I should have trading cards, and I just got this in the mail. Someone asked me to sign one of these, and they made a league trading card of me. I have baseball cards.
I have this one.
Oh yeah, that's my and you saved those. I was about to throw all those out, and you saved them, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah, I've got a hoarding issue.
So that's my league
That's
trading
cool.
card, and it's got a whole back and everything. So
that's
a little
neat.
action. Yeah, somebody made these. These are kind of cool. All right, so this is interesting. This is what I want to show you. This is thoughts on the Clippers wanting a jersey from every high school in LA. I loved it. Every high school in California. As a matter of fact, I immediately reached out to my kid's basketball coach, who also teaches high school, and I was like, send in that jersey, and he did. So that's great. All right, so this is a stream, like, so Paramount, the streamer, they have these weird ads, and I feel like this ad, I just want to I want to watch it with you, and then we can break it all down. But this ad is next level bonkers. Take a look at this ad for the Paramount streaming network.
On Paramount Mountain, the stakes get higher.
Jeff Probst.
I mean, I can't get that thing up there. If it were a football, I'd be able to reach the top.
What about a football-shaped head?
Okay.
We throw the child.
Gutsy call, sir.
Smart thinking.
What? No, that's dumb thinking. He's not throwing Arnold.
Throw him.
Hey, do you want an immunity idol?
What? You can't throw a child at a wall.
Baltimore, shut your face.
Shut
Unless you prefer to freeze to death.
I'm not gonna throw a kid.
Not built for the moment, I see. Fine. I'll throw him.
And Creed's here.
Creed.
Watch and learn. Dang, he's cool. It's the 5th quarter, and we need a hole-in-one before the 7th inning stretch. Be brave. Pep, hike! Can you take me higher?
The Halo guy is watching.
I just threw him higher. Come on. To a place where we won't freeze.
He just threw me high. I'm good.
So close.
How are we gonna get up there?
Now, if there were only someone made of pigskin.
Bingo.
Oh, dear.
Okay, so this is not a parody. This is a real ad for Paramount Streaming. What is going on in this ad? I mean, this is, first of all, if that's a show, I'm watching it. But that has nothing to do with what we can see. I mean, that is just an assemblage of characters doing, like, that is a fever dream. Someone had to write that script, and God bless them because they're a genius. But because how could you ever get all those pieces together? You're like, and everyone agree, like the amount of money they must have paid everyone there to do this, and you can tell it feels like they may have said, "Hey, we're doing this little thing for Paramount Streaming commercial. Your show is so popular. We'd love to get you involved. Like, absolutely, whatever you want. It's like, it's going to be a fun concept. You know, Paramount, it's a mountain, right? Would it be fun to be on the mountain? But yeah, of course. Great. That's the premise. And then they all get there, and no one has seen a script. And then their director's like, yeah, so Patrick, you're going to pretend, you're going to grab this guy, you're going to wear this football uniform. Like, the amount of people that had to say yes on the advertising side. But then the actors, like Tom Lennon, he's going to do anything. He's funny. He's great. He's playing a character. He's not even, you know, he's not Patrick Stewart. I am blown away by it. And oh yeah, and we'll have Creed there too. The amount of money, like, so are you supposed to have watched that and been like, I guess I got to get Paramount Plus? Now, I watched Survivor. I would like to have seen some more Jeff Probst. I like Peppa Pig. it really is like that's like SNL sketch level insanity, but it's not too crazy, too, right? It's not like Molly. Your thoughts on this? She's just shaking her head.
I feel like I got a contact high. Like I can't understand anything that just happened.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, for people are like, well, it's a part of branding. It's like, it's not a part of, I mean, I don't think you sign on to do Super Bowl commercials. But if that was the show, by the way, I want to watch that show. Put me, like, take characters from Paramount shows I love and strand them on Paramount Mountain. Not even a thing. Straight on Paramount Mountain. But yes, I agree with you. I am upset and delighted by it. Russ Clark said, I am upset by this. I am delighted by this. I am confused by it. And also, yeah, I agree. Hey Arnold is not super relevant. And it's also like no one ever says at any point, like, good thing you can watch us all together. Or like there's Drew Barrymore's being pulled out. Like, I don't know what's happening. And what are they dressed like? Drew Barrymore is not dressed like a character. Is there a talk show?
I think that's right. Is that on Paramount?
Well, I mean, it is, but Patrick Stewart is obviously there from Picard. But he's not dressed as Picard. I mean, obviously he's got the big reveal of Sir Patrick. And Master Chief is just watching. I mean, it is like, this sadly is the future. Like the same thing that created this book, like AI, it was like, we'll just take all of these properties and just pop them in. I mean, it is like, it's a soup that you can identify as soup, but it's like peanut butter mixed with steak in a tomato broth. Like, it's okay. Yeah. It's all these things are things that I like, but together, it's not supposed to be together. Somebody says, "Oh, it's good. It's good." Is it good?
Is it?
I mean, then why? Look, Knuckles is in it, not Sonic. Why is Knuckles in it? Well, I'm going to tell you, probably because I'm in the Knuckles miniseries, and they're probably trying to advertise that. This also, let's watch the beginning just again.
Okay. Ugh.
On Paramount
right, so again,
Mountain,
Paramount Mountain.
The stakes get higher.
I can't get that.
I mean, the fact that they keep Patrick Stewart in that coat for that reveal.
What about a football-shaped head?
Oh God.
I kind of now I'm coming around on it.
Gutsy calls.
Oh, but they don't even talk to Dora. That's Dora, right?
He's not throwing.
Who is that? Is that Dora?
That looks like Dora.
Okay.
Dora gets nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, I should be on. When you see what I'm going to be in the new Knuckles miniseries, Rob and I are both in it, and we're bringing back something that you haven't seen in a long time. I was in Reno 911, but Reno 911, not the new movies. You know what? I'm agreeing. I think it is like Dada-esque. It is weird. Maybe I should see more commercials like this.
I feel like they're going to continue to churn these out, and like 10% of them will hit. 90% of them will just crash and burn.
Let's see. I'm going to look here and see if there's any more Paramount commercials, because maybe this is a continuation of, because I think they did one last year too. Paramount Mountain commercial. Let me see here. Now I'm kind of in love with it. Now I've gone.
I don't know. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that his shirt has his first.
This is all right. All right. I just read the description of it.
Oh boy.
And this is all right. All right. Here we go. You see, I always know we're going to find something here. All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, on Paramount Mountain.
Hey, Peppa, go on.
Wow, Josh Allen. What a quarterback. He's got a cannon for an arm.
Sure does, partner.
Uh-oh.
Better humans. You think that's an arm cannon? I'll show you an arm cannon. Feel my wrath. I said, feel my wrath. Oh, no.
Jim, Tony, it appears to be frozen solid.
It's warming up.
You didn't warm up?
You must always warm up. When would I have warmed up?
Try this.
He's rattled, Tony.
Come on, stupid arm cannon.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
Of course I did that.
Wow, just folding under the pressure.
Silence, gymnasts!
unsportsmanlike conduct on the Terracon.
Oh, come on, ref.
All right. So now that one at least.
I like
mean,
that
now
one.
I'm all on board. Now I'm on board with what is going on here, which is just insane. At least that one is. At least this one is. Now I'm in. I'm into what's happening. That one at least I understand is for sports. Now,
Yes.
okay. Now this
I like
is
the sports one better than the cartoon one. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, all right. Here's another one. Let's see what we got here.
Oh boy.
Paramount Mountain.
All right, let's do this roll call. It's freezing up here. Blase. Where you at, Blase?
It's Blaze.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Blaze? So y'all don't want to play, huh? Well, guess what? I'm not animated. I'm for real. Where is Big Naughty? Is Big Naughty up in here?
It's Nate.
Say your name right.
Nate.
Naughty.
Nate.
Naughty.
Nate.
Say it right.
Naughty.
That's better. Be Louie.
Do you mean blue?
Okay. You want to go to war? You prefer not to go to war? Me too. Ridiculous. K-Room?
It's Chrome.
Oh, is it? I got my eye on you.
I like this one.
Dara.
Soy Voda!
Come on! A. Ron.
Here, coach.
Thank you. Where's Bumbly Bay at?
All right, that
Is
one's
Bumbly
pretty
Bay up in
fun.
here?
That might be my favorite one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
All right, that one was pretty great. All right, now I'm coming around. I am on board with the Paramount commercials. They're
fun.
They're fun. All right. And now there's a Beavis and Butthead one. All right, so this is.
Okay.
I guess I've not really gotten into. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, hold on. This might be one more. This is last year's Super Bowl commercial. All right. Last one I'll play, but I feel like we're learning a lot here.
Are these all Super Bowl commercials?
No.
Oh, okay. They're just okay. Paramount,
Yeah,
Paramount.
I think this is last year's.
Meanwhile, on Paramount Mountain.
Okay, this mountain has 3 faces. The northern face, the
Dora
southern face,
getting a lot more play.
and
The Sylvester Stallone face. Of course.
Who's crazy enough to climb that?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Is that Dad?
Yeah, he always does this.
I got goosies. Look at my legs.
Hey, that tickles. No, don't sneeze.
Dear God, no.
Keep it in there, big boy. Hold it in. Hold it.
Hold it.
Don't do it. Go!
Oh, he'll be all right. Maybe.
He's fine. He does this. This is normal.
All right.
I wonder if I need surgery.
All right, I'm on board now. I can't. My brain is melted by these, and I feel like
You know what the ones that we liked all had in it?
what?
Dora
Dora,
speaking.
yeah, Dora speaking.
We need
Dora.
More
I mean,
Dora.
people are like, who are those people? Those are Stallone's daughters. I believe Stallone did a reality show with his own daughters. I mean, it is. It is just. It's like me with color forms. I don't know if you remember color forms. It's like I put anything. It's just mashing up people. Although the Key and Peele one was funny. Key and Peele one was like legit funny, good bit, good heightening. Is his daughter's name Vatican? You might be right. I think there is. I think his daughter does have a name like that. I don't know. I'm in. I'm in. I think that we are all on board. I mean, now technically, I could be on there. I could be on the lower. My Lower Decks character could get on there. I could get on Paramount Mountain. I should get on Paramount Mountain. People say I forgot Stallone was alive. I mean, here's what I do. This is what I think about all of them. You watch them. No one was ever on set on the same day. Drew Barrymore's not there with Jeff Probst, and Jeff Probst is not standing next to Patrick Stewart. Creed has shot their stuff in a studio. Like, everyone is not there, and they're just looking at each other. They're just looking in the. It's like the videos that I made of Star Trek back when I was a kid. That's the same technology that they are using for this Paramount ad, and I think that's how they get these people to do it, because they don't know what they're shooting. They're just say, they say, "Oh, don't use Hey Arnold," and then Jeff Probst says that he has no conception of what the rest of the commercial is, and then all of a sudden they're tossing him. Like no one knows what they're saying. I feel like that's what it is.
I think you're right. They must. I don't even think that Dora was on set with Blue from Blue's Clues.
Bluey never goes on set with Dora.
No.
Just because they've been fighting
They've got
forever. Yeah, I mean that's
Big
like
time
Juliana
beef.
Margulies is like a beef on The Good Wife. By the way, I do have a Super Bowl commercial. I do have a Super Bowl commercial. It's going to be a regional Super Bowl commercial. It's only going to be airing in Oklahoma. But I will be on a Super Bowl commercial in Oklahoma, and it might spread from there. And people are saying yes, Dora and Patrick Stewart are very close.
You know what? I think I don't like that there was violence against Arnold. I think that's what was bumping me on the first one. It made me uncomfortable that Patrick Stewart was so quick to like, let's throw the kid. Ugh, I hated it.
Here's what I'll say. I liked all of the other ones more than I liked the newest one. The newest one felt like there was no real point of view to it. It's like football, animation. I think they overreached in the last one. The other ones had like some funny. There's something. It's like okay, this has everything. But look, like somebody says, Peppa. I think it should have ended with Peppa going, "Oh no." That would have been a good ending.
No, I think that would have been so sad. Paul, I can't even imagine this.
When
I know,
they throw that
and then
child and he's so sad. He's so sad as he's flying through the sky.
And they were gonna throw a girl pig child next. That's horrible.
I mean, also she's not the right shape at that point. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. I mean, seeing Patrick Stewart in that old timey football outfit too. I mean, I'm all okay. People say, yeah.
I could be wrong. But I think that in Hey Arnold, because Hey Arnold was a little bit like after my time, but I had seen some episodes. I think that the granddad of Arnold dressed like that leather, what is it? Leatherhead? Right,
the Leatherheads, yes, from like the George Clooney. Yeah.
Yeah, like what Patrick Stewart was wearing in his football gear. Was that like were they making a connection between? Am I overthinking? I put way too much thought into
by the way,
this.
no, but I would like to. I'm going to throw it to the audience because I don't know. Am I more of a Bluey or Peppa household? Look, when my kids were the age of that, we were Peppa, and we just caught the beginning of Bluey, and I love Bluey so much more. Bluey is essentially Catastrophe, the show with Sharon Horgan and Rob Delaney, but for kids, and I love it. Patrick Stewart did play the grandpa in that cartoon.
No.
That's what they say.
Is that true?
That's what they say.
No, No, I'm looking it up. It's voiced by Dan Castellaneta.
Oh. What's its mission? We're not supposed. You can't give us false info like that. I am always amazed at like the amount of money that people like. The Super Bowl commercials, they're already airing. Like it's already like it's a week before. Normally it used to be like Super Bowl commercials. You would wait to the Super Bowl and then we'd see them and we'd talk about them. Now we're seeing all the Super Bowl commercials a week early.
I find it weird, but however, also I am glad because now I don't have to watch the game. I've already seen all the commercials. There's nothing else for me there.
Well, they got Vince Vaughn is doing Tom Brady ads. The Budweiser horses are coming back. We got a Kris Jenner commercial coming up. I mean, this is interesting. I mean, I do like, but that's what makes kind of the Super Bowl fun too. Is like, you want to sit there and watch the whole thing. I don't know. I can't believe.
Do we?
I mean, I like the Super Bowl ads. I mean, I like the Super Bowl too.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the whole game. I'm not interested in watching the whole game.
You don't like the game, okay?
No,
Will you
but
watch any of it? I'm gonna go see Kate the night of the Super Bowl, but I'm also gonna go see.
Wait, Kate.
Kate. Kate. Why am I forgetting her last name? Berlant. Kate Berlant has a show at the Pasadena Playhouse.
Fun.
And I'm gonna go see that.
See, that sounds like more fun than football.
But but I'm also gonna go watch the game because it'll be over in time. Oh, we got some. I'm looking.
Is there going to be halftime?
Of course, it's gonna be.
Is
halftime.
there a half? Who's
Usher.
playing? Who's playing? Usher.
All right, let's look at
Okay,
this.
when I was when I was a kid, there was it was like a got milk ad in a magazine, like parody, but it was for abstinence, and it had Usher, and he was topless, and he was looking like sexy, and it said, "You don't have to have sex to be sexy." I think about that at least once a week.
Please, let's find that ad right now.
Yeah,
I need to. Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
look for it.
Usher's going to be great because Usher's going to have like a zillion people jump out with him. And Usher, by the way, put on a show in Vegas that was amazing. I believe that Usher doing halftime is going to be dope as hell. Like, I think it's going to be a great show. All right, this is Time Magazine already has the best and worst Super Bowl commercials of 2024. Like, I didn't even see all of these, and some of these are teaser commercials. So they are like, they're not tune into the big game to watch the rest. Now, I was going down the list. This is true. This is in Time Magazine right now. One of the things I love, I'm a Dorito person. Yes, I've seen videos where if you just stack a bunch of Doritos on top of each other, it can light a fire. That makes me upset, but I still like them. But what I really love is Dynamitita, which is like the hot Takis of Doritos. And I just saw that there's going to be a Dynamitita fucking Super Bowl commercial, and check out who's in it. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh no. No. Oh, this is not good.
All right, so that's the teaser commercial. There are teaser commercials now for Super Bowl ads, and all we know is that Jenna Ortega, by the way, the thing that's the craziest about that Dynamitita commercial is that there's never that much of an open segment for Dynamitita. Like, Dynamitita is like 2 bags in a much bigger display case. There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger commercial that people are excited about. There's an Aubrey Plaza from Mountain Dew. I'm sure they're all funny. Rob Riggle, our friend Rob Riggle's in a commercial. Let's see what Rob Riggle's commercial is. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, hold on.
I'm looking for this Usher sexy ad, and
find it.
I don't know. It might not exist.
No, it exists.
Miller Lite isn't running a big game ad this year. They're running 1,000, literally. Like him, and her, and me, Rob Riggle. So while most big game ads give you giant explosions and talking animals, Miller Lite's big game ads give you what you really want. Great tasting, less filling beer. Oh, you want to take a picture?
No, I'm just scanning for beer.
That checks out.
I like it. Rob's always great. All right. I don't quite get it, but I like it. I like Rob in it. That has nothing to do with Rob. I just don't get you. Did you get it?
No, but I'm a simple man. I see Rob Riggle topless. I'm like,
I'm ready to go. Here's Schwartz. All right, well, we showed Stallone. I'm getting into this. We showed Stallone. We're doing a pre-Super Bowl ads section of the show. I love that. All right, this is the new Schwarzenegger one.
We lost everything.
What are we supposed to do now? There's got to be someone who can help.
There may be one.
Justice for Jake. Justice for Jake from State Farm. How dare they? How dare they take it away from Jake from State Farm, who's been kicking ass for years with Schwarzenegger. Unless Schwarzenegger is playing Jake from State Farm, I am furious.
This is Jake erasure.
Yes, we don't need this anymore. Haven't we learned? Haven't we learned? Oh my God, I'm so furious. This is like when I was shooting those T-Mobile commercials and they switched us up with, I thought we were going to have a big Super Bowl commercial, and then all of a sudden it's Zach Braff and Donald Faison. I'm like, what the hell?
I've seen it already. I've seen Arnold already. I don't care. I want to see Jake. I want to see the next big Jake.
All right, do you
Arnold
like Addison? Do you like Addison
Huh?
Rae? Do you like Addison Rae?
I don't really know her.
I don't know who Addison Rae is. People tell me who Addison Rae is.
She's a pop songstress, I think.
Okay. So quickly,
TikToker.
Molly,
TikToker.
TikToker.
Yep.
Okay, Molly, what do you think Addison Rae is doing an ad for? A TikToker, just
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Great idea. All right, enjoy this.
All right, from the top, watch me do it. Diamond, drag. Keep to the beat. Big smile. That was cute. 6, 7, 8. It's just my work.
For nerds.
Why?
When is Nerds having a Super Bowl commercial?
I don't know. I mean, this is like purely it's for children. This is an ad for children that watch TikTok and eat candy.
But
That's
for
it.
nerds, when can nerds look? I like nerds. I didn't think nerds could afford a Super Bowl commertal. I mean,
they can because they get Addison Rae, who I mean, we've never heard of her. And then, okay, but have you had those nerd like whatever that?
Yeah, the
whatever
Nerds
that's
rope.
called?
I love a Nerds.
No, it's not even. It's like Nerds Nuggets. It has like the rope in the middle and then the nerds on the outside.
Oh.
Whatever she was advertising.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like I'm on board with nerd. I'm not saying
Hell yeah.
no nerds, but I just didn't understand that nerd. Like this is Super Bowl is Doritos, Snickers, Reese's Pieces, M&Ms. By the way, is there an M&M's? Oh, there is an M&M's. This is
I was
wild.
worried that's when the camera switched that she would be coaching an M&M to dance.
Well, I mean, it's where it's mysterious. We don't know who she's coaching. I mean, I'm going to guess.
It's the nerd.
No, because it says who's she coaching. She can't be coaching the nerd. I think we're going to get a double whammy in that one. I think we're going to cut to Sylvester Stallone or something like that. All right, how about this? All right, so we got an M&M's.
In a world where Super Bowl winners get the world's admiration and a fancy ring, but the runners-up get nothing, one retired cop.
That's one retired quarterback. Read the script.
Oh, sorry. One retired quarterback returns to claim what's his. Meanwhile, one mad scientist uses the most treasured resource known to humankind, peanut butter, to create diamonds.
We'll crush M&M's peanut butter into a diamond.
Did you say crush?
First, M&M's peanut butter was heated to 3,000 degrees centigrade, purifying it into graphite. Next, we fashion that into which we then loaded onto
What's
a
going on?
into a diamond.
The diamonds were used to forge a ring that would rule the whole...
No.
That would bring comfort to almost champions.
4 times.
I remember.
The Almost Champions Ring of Comfort. Coming soon to a Super Bowl near you.
Wow, that was something.
The peanut butter M&Ms or my movie trailer?
That is... It makes me long for the Paramount Mountain ads. Wow, that is confusing as hell.
So boring. I kind of want Addison Rae back.
I know. I mean, give me back the Dynamititas. I'm all ready for it. I got one more here. I have a feeling that Aubrey Plaza is going to be funny. I feel like Eric Andre is going to be funny. I don't want to talk about them. But let's see. Let's try this one. What do you want to see? Lionel Messi, Chris Pratt, or Victoria Beckham?
Victoria Beckham.
All right, me too. Okay, here we go. Good call.
So David and I are going to be in a little commercial.
Be honest.
I am.
Honest.
Okay, it's a big commercial.
Tell them what it's during.
David, I'm trying.
No, tell them what it's during.
Okay, it's during the big baseball game.
Super big baseball game.
Oh, was it the hockey ball?
Hockey ball. Oh, and tell them about Jessica Aniston.
Jessica Aniston is going to be in it too.
Thank you. We love Jessica.
We love Jessica.
I like that. I'm
That
on
was
board
funny.
with that one. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I
he's
thought
shy.
that
I don't know. It's for Uber Eats, obviously. I don't get all the references in it, but I like that. I thought that was good. I mean, all right, this is gonna be.
I think it's references to their documentary, which I didn't watch.
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay, but did you watch that part that they're referring to, where she's like, kind of like being coy about something?
I don't
know.
It
Chad will
felt
tell
like
us.
it felt like something I was ready for. People are asking what was in the gossip folder of my browser, which you get to see. The gossip folder of my browser is just honestly nothing. It was just like kind of like news sites. You can I'll show it to you. It's gonna be a real letdown for y'all. But I'll just show you that I'm on the up and up. There it is. Just Slash Film, Vulture, Wirecutter. It's not gossip.
Boring.
I've literally like cut down the gossip folder because everything has been like bought by giant media and it's not. There's nothing fun anymore in there. So there we go. All right. So there we go. David calls out her dad about owning a Rolls Royce. She said she grew up middle class. And he popped in his head and made her admit that her dad rode her to school in a Rolls Royce. Okay, got it.
Okay, that's
all
funny.
All right, I like it. All right.
I like that. Yep.
I mean, look, we did it. We may be back tomorrow. We may not be back tomorrow. But I'm here now. We saw some Super Bowl commercials. I got a Super Bowl commercial for 988. I don't even know if the website's up yet for it. But you might, if you live in Oklahoma, you might be able to see the video for 988. I'm doing a Super Bowl commercial. 988 is the 911 for mental health. And it's been an amazing, they're an amazing organization and they've saved countless lives. And Oklahoma is really setting the trend for mental health and federal funding of mental health crisis lines. So
super cool.
It's actually really, I'm excited to do it. So, all right, you get your phone call. I'll get out of here. That was fun, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon, hopefully.
Bye.
Bye.